My brother, it's great seeing you, man. Were you at the CCMAs?
I was out there, man. Wednesday to Sunday, I think.
How
It
was it
was
for you?
it was good. It was good. Yeah, it's always nice to see everybody and just kind of get what you need to get done. And I got a little bit of downtime out there, which is rare too. We played a bunch and got to kind of check out the ocean and enjoy what I was doing.
Cool. Were you nominated? I wasn't sure.
No, not this year. We didn't have anything that
Yeah.
qualified this year, man. Yeah, so just went out, played, and shook hands and kissed babies, the usual.
I ran into a lot of people last couple of days because I couldn't make it up there. They said or they thought that was the best CCMAs ever. What are your
Yeah,
thoughts since you were there?
yeah, yeah. I mean, you have a bunch of people getting together in like one of the most beautiful places in Canada. It's hard to beat that, right? Like you're right on the water. The host hotel is also right on the water. So when you're downtime, everybody just wants to sit on the patio, have food, have a drink. So you get a lot more done. Whereas, where if you're in, and this isn't a knock on Hamilton, but Hamilton is, it divides people. People go their own ways. They're looking for things to do. It's like a little less fun in terms of like what you're looking at for and also like your access to like beautiful walks and all that stuff. So yeah, I think it was a probably one of the best, one of my favorites for sure.
Fantastic. Now, when you were down there performing, were you performing any music from this album we're going to talk about?
Yeah, man, we played when we did CCMA House. We did Between the Lines, which was like the first release off this record.
Yeah.
um and then when I played the writers round, what did I play at? I played something off of it. I can't think of what I did. And then I did a showcase for my label and I played Bibles in Hotel Rooms as well. So I kind of sprinkled them in, divvied it up amongst the performances.
So let's get into it, man, because we did talk about Between the Lines, I do believe, the last time we spoke.
Yeah, man.
And now we got an album. So let's make this part official, man. What's the name of the new album and how is it representing you in this point in your career?
Yeah, it's called Andrew Hyatt and the 10-Year War. And it really just, sorry, my dog has found her squeaky toy, is losing her mind over it. We're going to move rooms here. Yeah, man. It's just representative of what I've been doing for the last little bit, which is kind of doing my own thing for a few years, trying to just make music that I'm proud of and that I love for me. And the 10-Year War is kind of just like all encompassing of that, right? We've kind of marched to our own beat forever, and sometimes that's worked in the more commercial spaces, and sometimes it hasn't. But what we have seen is that we've really started to build an audience that shows up consistently. We're selling hard tickets, and we go out on these, whether it's full band runs or acoustic runs across Canada. So it's just kind of been. I felt like this album was like the culmination of all of those things put together, the wins, the losses, and it just kind of represented, where I'm at, the 10-year war.
I was going to say, what's the latest single right now?
We just put out the last two songs off the EP when the EP was launched. It's called Sad Eyes. Is kind of that's kind of the focus track. We haven't been taking anything to radio off this record. That's really not the goal. It's we've really focused that budget on streaming services and just really targeted ads in the cities that we're going to, and we're seeing that is actually having more like a higher efficiency in conversion to like a fan showing up to a show, buying merch, than taking a song to radio and spending whatever the spend is on that. We're spending it on like, especially for this type of music that I'm doing right now, like,
Yeah.
it falls a little bit, it's a little heavier. It's a little bit more experimental in terms of like, is it thoroughbred country music? I mean, it falls under the umbrella for sure, but it leans a little bit more in the Americana songwriter space. So yeah.
It's funny. One of the things I was thinking about before we did this interview, from the first time you and I spoke to now, I feel like I'm talking to two different people. And I can say this because I'm twice as old as you are. Do you feel like you've been growing up in this industry, not just business wise, but personally as well?
Yeah, man. I think like I think about it all the time. I wish I knew the things that I knew now, both personally and professionally, when that first record came out, when we first ever released a song to radio. I wish I would have known um, how important it is to be doing it for the right reasons, or for
Yeah.
you love music, but like you need to love the music you're creating and not just love that other people love it. It's like that the value of your music is truly in how you feel about it and not anybody else. And as soon as you do that, as soon as you like establish that in your brain, like you're a little bit more fearless because nobody can kind of tell you it's not worth anything. And then the way that you project yourself and the way that you work hard or harder because you believe in it, it has an impact on your career and your relationships.
It definitely does, man. And you have prospered so much in this business. How does it feel now being the rookie to the statesman? Now people are coming to you for that advice.
Yeah, it's a different thing, man. Like we took Sully Burrows out on the road in March of this year, and it was so funny to like he's a great kid, he's got a good thing, he sounds good, he's got good songs, but it was so funny to just like see someone with the shine still on them a little bit, is the best way to describe it. And even now, I've told him, I'm like, hey, man, like I had people who took me under their wing. Like you can call me with anything, anytime. And I'm happy to like walk you through it because I've probably made all of the mistakes that you can make in this business at least once. So it's nice to be able to kind of help somebody maybe avoid some of those things.
We're heading into the fall, man, and winter. What does that mean for you, especially when you got an EP out? What's going to happen tour wise?
Yeah, so we got a run of shows. They start, I think, October 17th, and they go to November 5th or November 2nd. There's a couple that are still getting confirmed on the back end.
Is there a chance, because we're going to the holiday season, any chance we're going to have some new holiday music from you?
I'm not sure, man. I for the last, I think, 4 or 5 years, I've put out Christmas music. I might take a pause on that this year just because
Okay.
I'm pretty much like I'm running right up until kind of the wire is kind of right now to submit, and I just haven't had time. Like I've been writing Christmas songs, but I think next year, I'll probably put out 4 Christmas songs, combine them with
Nice.
the other 4 or 5 and release a Christmas album is probably what's going to happen for next year. So we're kind of just banking songs this year.
Sounds good to me, man. Look, I'm going to let you go. Congrats on the success, man. And I know
Yeah,
next year,
appreciate you.
CCMAs, I know, man, they're going to be looking at you for some nominations. I know it's going to happen with your brother. And hopefully I will be there
Yeah,
for
I
that
think we
because
got a pretty good run. Yeah,
I think somebody told me it's going to be in Saskatoon.
yeah, I believe that's where it'll be. Yeah, next year. Yeah,
Yeah. I see. I'll go to Saskatoon in the late summer. Hell no, in winter. Ain't gonna do that
yeah,
again.
yeah, yeah, yeah. Exactly.
I felt that once. That was enough for me. Look, man, have a great weekend. Big love, and hopefully we'll get a chance to see you soon.
Take it easy, Rudy. Peace, man. Bye.